What's going on, people? I am Swavor, and yes, we are here again, bringing you another episode. And on Opinionated Facts, what we do is we come to you as a group and we talk about current event and breaking news. And today I have the panel with me, CC, A Journey to Be Great, and Coco Love. So we're going to be talking about a few things today. We got to start off with Ray J. Recently, he actually got a tattoo of Brandy on his leg. Did y'all see that?
Yes.
No, I missed that.
Yeah, it was crazy. But if you saw the actual tattoo, it just kind of weird, like how they put she had like some graffiti over her face. And so a lot of people were like having these different opinions about, I guess, him doing it. So I want to ask y'all this question here, because I know my answer. Would you get a tattoo of your sibling on any part of your body? Not even just the leg, any part?
No. No, I wouldn't. I don't see the significance of doing it.
His response was, when people were talking about, like, why would you do that? He said that, he just loves her so much and that he appreciates that if she wasn't who she is, he wouldn't have gotten his chance or his opportunity. So he just wanted to really show his appreciation. And I guess that was one of the ways that he felt like he could show it.
Well, I get paying homage because, your sister is Brandy. I definitely get being proud of your sister and who she is to you and what all. And I appreciate him also like saying that, because that's very true. I would say, because he got his start, I think, on like the show Moesha with her. So I completely understand it. However, and I love tattoos. So I also understand maybe getting something pertaining to Brandy tattooed on you, like, something like, I don't know, her birth date or something that is some type of significance, or maybe y'all getting matching tattoos for her face, looking like, the Bride of Chucky, because I saw the tattoo and it looks awful.
Yeah, it was crazy.
She has, like, on the picture, she has tattoos on her face, and then it looks like she's gotten high or something. Like her eyes look red in the tattoo. It's disturbing. So wouldn't have done that, no. But I do understand wanting to pay homage, and like I said, maybe getting some type of tattoo, but not like that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on out there. Nah, I love my brothers, but not that much. We ain't getting no faces on the skin.
Right.
So what y'all got?
Well, I came across this video and it's not current. However, my takeaway from it is very relevant for today. It's called the Black Women Own the Conversation. So this was a show that was on the OWN network. And basically they were talking about Black women and obesity. And the conversation started out with the host asking who believes we make excuses for not taking care of ourselves. So there was a woman that got up. She talked about she's been through a lot of traumatic events and she's had a lot of stress. And she knows that she hasn't been taking care of herself. However, she has recently started making the effort to take care of herself and, making small changes. Mm-hmm. So the crowd, they clapped and whatever. So this other lady came in and interrupted. And basically she was saying that, she hates when people start talking about Black women and obesity, because Black women were given a set of circumstances that they didn't create. She was talking about we have to take care of kids and the quality of food sucks and we don't have access to good health care and good insurance. And she went on to say she ran across research, which I would love to see this research, saying that Black women, when they do the same diet as a white woman, Black women will lose less weight and they lose it slower. Basically, she was saying the study was suggesting that the racism that we experience and we struggle to make ends meet, which means that we can't lose weight the same way as white women. So therefore, it's no need for us trying, basically. And it was just so crazy because, again, you have some people applauding for that also, but it just goes back to accountability, because you're not obese because people are racist. You're obese because you're eating way too much. It was just insane to me how to be something as far as your weight, you put that in the hands of somebody else. It was just interesting. But what are your thoughts?
I'm going to go ahead and say she just needs to stop eating, man. That's it. I mean, you could say whatever you want to say, make up whatever the excuse is, like you said. But yeah, it's amazing though, like you said, how people can come up with whatever these thoughts are to give them some sort of excuse. I want to make sure I got that right. So she's saying that the reason why Black people can't lose weight, or Black women in particular, right, can't lose weight because we're the racism from white people.
But yes, because of the racism, we were just forced to
be fat.
But pretty much because of our food choice. Like we're denied the same food choices as white people, I guess, in her mind. But yeah, it was just insane to me, her whole reasoning behind being obese.
She just needs to stop eating. She needs to become racist against eating so much food. I think that'll help her out.
Right.
First of all, yeah, it sounds like excuses. That's what it sounds like, because at the end of the day, like, there's still a way. It does sound like an excuse. I think though it could be argued in some cases or whatever. Like, I know we were watching something about like food deserts and stuff like that. So it could be argued that in some places or whatever, in some areas, they don't have like access to like the best food options. But again, they're still, where there's a will, there's a way. And if, to me, I think it just kind of goes back to like our eating habits or whatever as well. And as far as like, and I'd love to see that study too, CC, because like,
yeah,
saying that we don't, like, if we do the same diet or whatever, like, we're not going to lose as much weight as a white woman or whatever. And I think that too probably goes to like just body type too, you know what I'm saying? And genetics and things like that. Not saying that it's in your blood to quote unquote be like fat or whatever, but it is in genetics, to have like bigger hips and things like that. So to me, I mean, from my understanding, so I think that plays a role too. But yeah, at the end of the day, sis, you just have to know when to not maybe partake in some of the food that you're partaking in, or just cut out some of the habits we have, because there's other things also that contribute to that, like just, going out, whatever, like like contributes to that, because if you're drinking maybe a lot, like that contributes to weight. So it's a lot of things that contribute to it. So, but it sounds like a bunch of excuses.
Yeah, and even something as simple as like cutting out the amount of sodas you drink, that can help out people significantly. Like if you just switch from regular soda to diet soda, that can save maybe some people 500-600 calories a day. So it's just about the choices you make.
All right, so Coco, what do you have?
So Doja Cat recently lost 200,000 followers across her social media. Why, you might ask? Well, she was being a little weird. And now, if you know Doja Cat or whatever, some might argue that she kind of already is, but I like Doja Cat. She's different. But this was kind of creepy. So basically, she was trying to shoot her shot. So she jumped into the DMs of actor Noah Schnapp. And Noah, if you are a fan, he is an actor on Stranger Things on Netflix. And he's 17. So that's where, to me, it started getting weird anyway. Because why are you here? So anyway, jumped into his DMs, right? But she was trying to shoot her shot, not to him, but to his co-star. His co-star is Joseph Quinn. And I forget Joseph's character on Stranger Things, but I believe I forget his name. But anyway, she thinks that he's hot, that's her words, or whatever. And she jumped into Noah's DMs to shoot her shot at his co-star, Joseph Quinn. And so when she did that, Noah replied back basically, and he just said, jump in his DMs. He's like, go holler at him or whatever. And she said that he didn't have any type of social or whatever. And Noah sent her what his handle was or whatever on Instagram and, whatever. Well, it should have been left there, right? Well, no. Noah took a screenshot of their DMs, the DM between him and Doja, and posted it on his story or whatever, kind of basically exposing her. So you're looking real weird now, right? Well, she looks even more weird because she got mad that he exposed her. Now, you were talking about a 17-year-old here. So she got mad and she went live and she basically said that he was on some snake-ish and some weasel-ish because he basically exposed her. So people pretty much chose sides in a sense, like they chose to, ride it out with Noah. They felt like Noah wasn't wrong for that, whatever. And so she lost 200,000 followers and he gained 1 million followers. I just wanted to ask y'all, I guess, what do y'all think about this? Do y'all think that it was a little weird anyway for her to be over there? You think it's kind of normal? I don't know about celebrities or whatever and how they normally shoot their shot or whatever. I just feel like this is not the way.
I guess jumping in the DM of a 17-year-old and trying to get hooked up, it's a bit different to me.
Right.
If this was a man in her position shooting his shot at a girl that's his age, it'll be a whole different situation right now. I'm just wondering, like, has anybody thought about that? Or is it just like, well, yeah, whatever. He's a man or whatever, maybe, or a young man to be. So we ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah, that's what I thought about when you said that. But hey, I guess if he all right with it and she all right with it, and I guess the world doesn't care because he's a man and she's a woman and she's older and he's younger. Hey, all right.
Yeah.
Right. And I should add though that they have since made up or whatever. He apologized to her for exposing her, whatever her DMs. He didn't think anything of it when he posted it. He wasn't trying to be malicious, or that's what he says. And she apologized as well. So they've squashed their little issue, whatever. Now, whether or not she's gonna be able to hook up with old boy, I don't know. I highly doubt it. From my understanding, the Stranger Things cast, they kind of stick together really well. Yeah, but it just looks kind of weird. It looks a little pedophile-ish. I mean, again, the co-star that she was trying to get with, Joseph Quinn, is of age, but it's just why are you even talking to a 17-year-old? To me, in my opinion, and this is kind of weird.
Well, I guess that's all we got for you guys today. Thank y'all so much again for listening to us. We're going to close right there. Again, I am Swavor. This is Opinionated Facts along with the panel. Until next time, peace.